She did her best to contain her passion, and it overflowed like a faucet. Like, everything she was trying to contain started to leak out. You guys might like her because it's not about her looks that makes her likable. It's the fact that she knows the Attack on Titan pledge. The message on the screen telling him to come outside. Mario didn't want to go outside, but he had to because if he doesn't, the doctored adult video of his mom will be sent everywhere on the internet.
MSK.
Welcome to the MSK, the channel where I inform, entertain, but most of all, provide the goods to satisfy your cravings from anime to other forms of fictional content. Today's video is a pretty much episode. Now for those of you who don't know, pretty much is a series where my dumbass explains a story that happened in anime, manga, movie, or TV show as if I was there. But you never were. Shut up, dude. You're not even in this episode.
Even me.
Especially you, fake-ass Cortana. Now get to work!
Fine! We will, egg roll smuggler!
You guys are dicks. Since the story in question is very new, which means that it's not completely up to date. But don't worry, for this special pretty much episode, I'm going to make it a 2 special episode. That's right, you get 2 episodes for the price of 1. The main story is about a Japanese mom who turns into Jigsaw. Clearly say that as a joke, but I'm serious. She turns into Jigsaw. Now, before I dive into these 2 stories, I would like you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe. It gets you guys more content, and who knows, you might like stuff coming out of my mouth on this channel. That being said, snacks, cola, flashbacks. What would you do if your loved one perished right in front of you and those responsible got off scot-free? If you thought this was The Punisher, John Wick, Death Wish, Peppermint, or it's even a plot point to a JoJo, you're far away from the mark. This story follows a lovely family where the father is a filthy pig. Now, just to clarify, I'm saying he is a cop, not some unidentified human specimen. The mother is a sweetheart who loves her family dearly. We'll call her Maria because, you know, that's the name of the story. And the loyal, kind-hearted son, we'll call him Mario. So the whole thing starts off with Maria being a common Japanese mother, making her son a bento. When Mario suddenly jump-scared her, the two converse as the healthiest relationship between mother and son. And then Mario leaves off for school. We go from a wholesome morning to witness students playing a brutal game of stomp his ass out. The scene before us looks like a dark interrogation. In other words, the son was being bullied by 5 people. These mofos, I don't even know them by name. But let's call the buff guy Tyrese, the fat boy Albert, the girl is Hentai Bitch, the dork is Weasel, and the ringleader will be called Muzan. Mario was tortured by these 5 in high school, all because he glared at the leader for how he was just treating his classmate. Like, seriously. This all happened because the guy didn't like the fact that the other dude was bullying him. And then the bullies are like, wow, you got some nerve. Anyways, recently they tried to force Mario to eat some bugs with the homemade bento that was mixed in with the flour. I mean, I don't know why they're doing that, it's just gross. The man was picked on constantly. From the hentai bitch making fun of the dude and making it look like he was a pervert, to literally getting his ass beat. Like they're trying to beat up Mason from Call of Duty, asking him what are the numbers. Later on that day, Mario got home with some battle scars, even though he didn't fight at all. His mom, Maria, gave him a jump scare all of a sudden, telling him happy birthday. I feel bad for him, because that day he forgot all about his birthday just to go to school to get his ass whooped. The mother notices the son's battle scars. He lies straight away to protect her. Maria has a heart-to-heart with her son, telling him her past dream of being a nurse, only because when she was younger, a nurse guided and protected her and wanted to be just like her. But she abandons this dream all because she has a son, and being a mother is the greatest achievement ever in her entire life. Being that her past, way before she even stepped in school, she was an orphan. By the way it goes, the mom was happy to have a son that she can care about. At nighttime, Mario laid snug in his bed, playing his game until he gets a message on the screen telling him to come outside. Mario didn't want to go outside, but he had to because if he doesn't, the doctored adult video of his mom will be sent everywhere on the internet, even though our boy knows it's fake. But that fake video was enough to get everyone convinced that his mom does AV stuff when she doesn't. Mario went to this location with the intention of getting the bullies to not get someone cancelled. They considered not sending the nudes if the boy shrinks himself down by jumping off the cliff. He hesitates, but made up his mind to lose his height. The mom knew something was off and tailed him on his exact location. Maria saw her son short like a little Mario. Before she could reach him, he was run over like a Goomba. The poor mother sat in despair, screaming, "Come back!" The bullies, like a bunch of sickos, watched while Muzan doesn't even budge on seeing Mario getting flattened by Speed-Kun. The others were only worried about getting caught. Shortly after this event, the following happened. The bullies planted evidence and rolled out their forged documents just to pin it on Mario for thinking he had a star. Like a magical star where nothing can hurt him. Both Maria and her hubby Pig-sama became depressed and divorced. The family was then shamed for what occurred. The mother stumbled upon her son's diary and learned that her son was a subject of bullying from the Furious Five. She educates herself on the personal rap sheet her son documented. At that time, the mother begins her vengeance against those very 5 kids who tormented and basically killed her son. Maria wasn't going to let these unredeemable souls escape such a horrible sin while she still breathes. The mother received plastic surgery. I mean, how did she do it? With what money? She gets plastic surgery just to look like Moxie from Borderlands 3. I mean, goddamn. And then she got into the very school her son used to attend. And in order to get in that school, she had to use her silver tongue. And by silver tongue, I mean her mouth. And by mouth, I mean she had to become a Gluck 3000. She had to slop on the principal's knob just to check in with them and do her job. This poor woman. It doesn't matter to her. Revenge is all she has left. And if she doesn't succeed in getting that revenge, she has no purpose in living. But what she felt was owed wasn't just an apology. No. What is owed was blood.
Your mom does better chicks on the corner.
Now, because the main story was short, I promised you guys a second story. The second story is basically called Do You Like Your Otaku School Nurse? This story will serve as a palate cleanser for that poor mom. Let me ask y'all another question. What happens if a school nurse fell in love with a young underclassman? Well, you meet this voluptuous woman who secretly loves anime and video games. The main protagonist is a high school boy who loves anime and video games as well, and helps her out as a part-timer in the nurse's office. She sat there like, oh shit! The boy is just sitting there like, oh, I know this dude. She did her best to contain her passion, and it overflowed like a faucet. Like, everything she was trying to contain started to leak out. You guys might like her because it's not about her looks that makes her likable. It's the fact that she knows the Attack on Titan pledge. She knows that pledge. She does the pledge. The nurse is a full-on weeb. She gushes to the boy about her faves, and the boy genuinely likes the sensei because of her taste. Sadly, I hate to burst y'all's bubble, but this is as good as it gets. Like, I mean it. The whole entire manga series, from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 22.5, is literally just about these two gossiping and talking about mangas and stuff. I mean, maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those two stories. It's been Nitrix Speed-Kun, and I will sign off now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.